Hey, everybody. Welcome to Peace, Love, and Chaos. I'm Kelly Cameron. Today's topic is leadership. I've been thinking a lot about leadership these days, especially in light of after the election here in the US. So, leadership, that can be leadership of yourself, leadership of your family, leadership of your business, as well as obviously leadership of, you know, municipalities and government and states and the nation, of course. So what makes a good leader in business or your family? What makes a good leader? um, I'm also a master practitioner for Conscious Business Institute, so coming from a conscious business perspective of leadership in business, you want I want a leader, and I want to be a leader that is intentional and aware and supportive of the people in my organization, um, helping them to uncover and magnify their strengths and their skills, and um, a culture of learning and growth and support and acceptance and connection, all of those things in a conscious way. So that's a conscious leader, a supportive leader, um focusing on my people and lifting them up. As a leader, I want to lift up the people that I work with and that are working for me or for my organization. Um, and and the leader sets the tone, right? The leader at the top sets the tone. So the tone in the culture for the organization, for the business. So if you have I don't know, the personality of the leader and the leadership skills that they employ to lead and manage and steer an organization, that culture sets the tone. That personality and um, the rules and initiatives that they set at the top, it sets the tone for the whole organization. It flows downhill from the leader, right? So on a smaller scale, thinking about that with our families. So the parent or the parents typically are leading the family, right? So as a mom, I set the tone and I set the the atmosphere for my family, for my kids. Um, do I want What kind of a leader do I want to be? What kind of a mom do I want to be? And a long time ago, I wrote a mom mission statement. Um, what kind of mom do I want to be? And so I decided years ago that I want to be for my kids. I want to love and support and accept them for who they need to show up in the world as. Not I don't want to be the mom that tells them who they need to be. Safety rules, yes, of course, of course. Nobody's running on the freeway. Nobody's stealing from the convenience store around the corner. um, basic basic rules, but I don't want to hamper my kids' growth. I want them to grow, and I want to learn from them too. I think that's a hallmark of a good leader, is a growth mindset, wanting to learn from those around you. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I'm not ever going to learn anything. So I try to put myself in spaces and rooms and um, opportunities and situations where I get to learn and I get to grow. And I feel the same way about my kids and my family. I learn I've learned so much from my kids. I continue to do so. They have a different perspective. They're a different generation. So how do we all work together as different generations? Um, During COVID, my kids and I used to sit in the kitchen, like on the counters or whatever. We talk for hours about the state of the world and how they feel about it. And they were so informed. I was so impressed. I had no idea. And so that was an opportunity. That's an example of how I've learned from my kids. What's their perspective? I have my own perspective, but I can't even pretend that I know what somebody else's perspective is, whether it's from my kids or from somebody I work with or lead. And so when you look at politics, it's not any different. We're all people. So whoever is leading, whether it's, like the mayor of a city or congress people, senators, governors, um, and the president. I mean, there's so many opportunities for leadership. And of course, we all just voted. What kind of leader did we vote for? So, did we vote for somebody that wants to learn? Or does that person think that they're the smartest person in the room and that they know better what's best for everybody without considering, without listening to who they're leading? Thoughts to ponder. So, the culture, the incoming administration, what kind of culture and tone are they setting? So, in my family, I set a pretty intentional culture and style to our family that um, I'm accepting, I'm learning. I support and love and fight for my kids no matter who they are. I don't dictate who they are. They are their own people. They have their own personalities and they're going to have they have their own lives. They're going to have their own lives after I'm gone. So they need to learn how to live their lives and make choices and make decisions and be accountable and have consequences, good, bad, or indifferent. And I will love them and accept them and support them no matter what. So, and what kind of culture is this incoming administration setting? What's the tone that they're setting? Well, that could be, many hours of discussion, I'm sure. But right away, what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I'm reading about is the emboldened nastiness. Um, Somebody from one of those bro podcasts and someone that's not a nice person. Your body, my choice forever. Really? Really? So what does that tell? What does that tell women and girls in this country? The administration is encouraging that. The incoming administration has been it's not funny. It's not funny. It's a culture of oppressing women, getting away with rape. And so setting that culture from the top as it rolls downhill, you've got young men in universities and high schools and junior high and even elementary school that they're not quite sure. They're just parroting what they're hearing. But middle school, high school boys, university boys, they know what they're saying. They're threatening the girls around them, the girls in their classes. Your body, my choice. That's disgusting. It is a disgusting culture to be living in. Would you encourage that as a parent? Are you encouraging that as a parent? Is that how we're raising our kids now? Is there any accountability? So we all voted, but we don't have a lot of control right now on how the administration is acting. But we do have influence on our own families, on our kids. So we do what we can. We talk to our kids, we teach them right from wrong. And threatening girls about their bodies, that's not okay. Is this what we end up with, the whole trophy, participation trophies, and Gen X, what was our style of parenting? Is this what we end up with? I don't know. But I feel that we do what we can at the levels that we can. So I'm not in government. I'm not in Washington, D.C. I voted. I do what I can, but I certainly have influence in my family with my kids, my nieces and nephews. I have influence there. So, as an adult in my family, what kind of culture and influence can I have? Leadership, it's important. Character of leaders are important. And voting someone in that maybe you don't agree with their lifestyle choices, the intersection of life, love, and business, it's the same person. It works with politicians too. They're humans too. Yeah. So, what kind of leadership are you choosing? What are you choosing to teach your kids? What kind of world are we going to leave our kids? What kind of culture? A culture where we all respect each other, value each other, or not? Those are just my thoughts. Getting heavy, but the world is heavy right now. Leadership. How do you choose to lead your family? How do you choose to lead your life? What kind of culture and values and beliefs do you have and that you want to leave a legacy for? And is it authentic to who you are as a person in all areas? How you conduct your life, your personal life with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers or staff. And is that in integrity with how you vote and your politics? Something to look at. All right. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. See you later. Bye.